When people ask me the question, what's your favorite Super Mario Bros. Game? I'm usually torn between two answers. However, if they get more specific and say best Mario on the NES, my answer is straight and immediate. Super Mario Bros. 2, I say. Yes, I know, being a lifelong gamer, I'm supposed to say Super Mario Bros. 3, or at least the original Super Mario Bros. But this is my review, and I like Super Mario 2 the most. Yes, I know it's not an original game in most senses, just a remake of another Japanese game, but so what? But if you're really that interested in the backstory of how Super Mario Bros. 2 came about, and the game that it was based on, I highly recommend checking out Super Gaming Brothers review on YouTube of Johnny vs. Super Mario Bros. 2. He goes into a lot more backstory about how the game came about. So check it out if you want to know that. To me, this game is so much different from its successor as well as its predecessor. The small intro tells of how Mario one day discovers a stairway leading to a door inside a cave. He steps in, and the game begins. You'll notice right off the bat that this certainly is not the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, I'll be reviewing the version of the game from 1993's Super Mario All-Stars, since I like the updated graphics a lot more. They just flesh out the world of Subcon a lot better. The enemies are a lot stranger and just more fun than your usual Goombas or Koopas. You have Shy Guys, Ninjas, Tweeters, the baddest mofo in the whole damn game, Phanto. And it really is a love-hate thing with Phanto for me, because if you look at the original version of the game, when you pick up the key, all the head does is take off and start moving around. But now in the updated version, when you pick up the key, the glowing red eyes and the giant Phanto head in the background just really gives him a lot more menace than he had the first time around. And I think it's just a really cool addition that Nintendo came up with. Yeah? Gone are all the usual power-ups, although the Super Mushroom does appear in Subspace, which we'll get to later, and the Superstar is still here. Because there is no Fire Flower, your only method of defense besides the POW block is to pick enemies or vegetables up and chuck them at other enemies. Yeah, you'll notice a mega abundance of pickable vegetables, including carrots, pumpkins, turnips, and mostly variations of radishes. Instead of the Mushroom Kingdom, they could have just called it Radish Kingdom, or maybe Vegetable Kingdom. There are 7 worlds altogether, with most having 3 stages each. At the end of every stage, you'll have the mini-boss Birdo, a strange cross between a bird and... I have no damn idea. I've never heard of any animal that shoots eggs out of its mouth, so I have nothing for comparison. There are also a few variations of Birdo as well, including the red one that shoots eggs and fireballs, and the green one that shoots only fireballs. 4 bosses looking to best your ass are Mauser with his cool shades, Triclide, a 3-headed snake, Claw Grip, self-explanatory, and Fry Guy, a flying bonfire. In the end, you face Warp, a giant toad that admittedly is one of the easiest boss fights you'll ever face, besides maybe the first boss in Adventure Island 2. Each of the 4 selectable characters each have different jumping abilities and picking speeds. Ever since day 1 of playing this game on the original NES, I've always played as Toad. Fuck all the other characters. Yeah, I said it. Fuck Mario in this game. Fuck Luigi, who always jumps like he's shitting his pants. Fuck Princess Toadstool. Yep, that's right too. It's Toadstool, not Peach, damn it. Okay. Princess is actually useful in Stage 6-2 with the flying albatrosses. Other than that, no. The game is packed with all sorts of secrets, hidden doors, and glitches to a lesser extent. There are 3 warp zones, all accessed by going down a certain jar in subspace. I think Nintendo did an excellent job at updating the visuals, so much so that I find it hard to go back and play the original NES version anymore. The colorful cast of characters, the utter fantasy world, the catchy music, it's all gold. You play your way across 7 different stages. At the end of the game you face the evil King Wart. He turns out to be kind of a pushover because all you do is throw vegetables in his mouth and you kill him. Then you move on to the prologue, or epilogue, which shows that Mario and friends have saved Dreamland. And then you get the twist ending of the game, which is that Mario has been dreaming this entire time. I also really like the ending music. There's just something about the ending music that makes it seem very dreamy. Overall, I really enjoy Super Mario Bros. 2. I don't really miss the fact that there aren't any other Koopas in it, or Bowser's not in it. There's no Fire Flower. There's no Cape. None of that stuff. But I think that's why I like it, because it's one of the few Mario games to sort of break out of the traditional mold, as it were. I don't really find there to be many things that are frustrating or difficult about the game. I mean, sure, there are some parts and some stages that might give you a little trouble if you're trying to rush through it. But overall, the difficulty of the whole game is pretty level. Like I said before, I usually play the Mario All-Stars version because of the updated graphics. But if you can ever find the original cartridge, give that a try. You might like it even better than the newer version. Unfortunately, with the recent release of the 25th anniversary edition of Mario All-Stars for the Wii, Nintendo decided not to update the graphics again, instead choosing to just recycle all the same games that are found in the 1993 Super Nintendo Mario All-Stars release. Which is kind of a shame because it's been almost 30 years since the original came out, and almost 20 years since the Mario All-Stars version. So you'd think Nintendo would kind of take advantage of current technology and give us a better updated version. Something more akin to, say, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And in my book, it's always going to be a classic and one of my favorites. Thanks for watching. Check it out.